Welcome back to another edition of Mehlville Today. I'm Dylan.
And I'm Elizabeth. Today we'll be taking a look at a new program here at Mehlville, a sports team making a comeback, and how an internet issue affects our school. All that and more.
Mehlville Today starts now. We kick off today's broadcast with a story that focuses on how teachers and students adapt to recent internet issues. Elizabeth and Marissa have the story.
As you know, technology plays a huge role throughout our school. Many students and teachers have experienced issues with laptop internet connection, Wi-Fi effectiveness, and certain websites and resources being blocked. We decided to take a closer look.
We have to provide students with connectivity and technology needed to research and analyze any type of initiative that's thrown their way by the teachers.
We talked to a couple teachers about how they have to adapt when they experience technology issues in their classroom.
I have to make quick adjustments on my feet. Many of our lesson plans are built around technology, and so when it goes out unexpectedly, it can be hard to adapt, and for the kids to adapt, going back to paper and making that time effective.
Students need to get in to look at websites or go to a particular part of the computer science and engineering curriculum. When they can't get into the website and they can't get into the lessons, then we have to go to plan A, plan B, plan C, and so on.
We also looked at the controversy regarding Wi-Fi connection among students.
The wireless network itself has actually never been healthier. I would say we have coverage in probably 95% of the building.
I tried connecting to the Wi-Fi, and in previous years I've been able to, and I can use a VPN service that unblocks what Mehlville blocks on my phone. But now, this year, I've not been able to find any VPN apps that work.
We're a one-to-one school. Every student has a device provided by the school to complete and achieve their educational mission throughout the day. What I want students to know is that over here in the tech department, we really do care. It's not just a bunch of guys, hiding behind a keyboard, making things happen.
Signing off with Marissa Dorr behind the camera, this is Elizabeth Farrell for Mehlville Today. Next, Addie and Dylan give us a sports mid-season report.
The varsity girls softball team has started off a stronger season compared to last year. We went to the head coach and some of the players for more on the story.
So far, we've got 3 or 4 players that have been kind of standing out. Jenna Benson is probably our overall best defensive player. She was an all-conference player last year. She's back. We have a freshman who's been one of the leading hitters in the area so far this season, Emily Vasolo. She plays center field for us. And Hope Holler had a great game the other day. She had 2 home runs in a game. It's the first time since I've been at Mehlville that we've had a player hit 2 home runs in one game.
Personally, I think this is probably the best season for me, just because of stuff that's happened in last year. I didn't really get to play too much because I had a back injury, but I've had 2 home runs so far, and it was the game against Ursuline.
Honestly, I think we're closer, and I think we're all nicer to each other, and we pick each other up more than we did last year. Last year we would get upset at ourselves and then we'd tear everyone else down, but now if someone's upset about something that they did wrong, everyone else is there to pick them up and make them feel better, and we're just closer together, just as a whole.
After going winless last season, the softball team has earned some victories. With Addie Martin behind the camera, this is Dylan Branson with Mehlville Today. There has been a rising issue involving students with low grades.
Mia and John take a look at a new program created to help this issue.
Oakville High School introduced the Tier TAP program. We have Bob Curran here to tell us more about it.
We have had our TAP tier program for, this is our 19th year. So all we have been doing is kind of modifying and advancing it throughout the time that I have been here. This is my 7th year here at Oakville.
Now we take a look at the Tier TAP coordinator, Ms. Clark, and how she handles this new program at Mehlville.
We were just looking for more strategies to help students graduate on time with their classes. We've had some increases in numbers for Missouri options and kids having to take night schools. So we wanted to make sure that we are intervening and getting these kids on track so that they can graduate on time with their classmates.
Devin is here to tell us his opinion on how this program is helping him.
Tier TAP is beneficial because it's very applied. There's lots of help in the classroom. There's usually 2 to 3 teachers
Unlike some students, Autumn Puff believes that tier tap isn't beneficial to her.
You have to be working 24/7. The teachers have to walk you around class to class.
Let's take a look at how this program has helped Mehlville.
Last week I ran another D's and F report, and of our 78 students that we have in tier tap right now, we have 17 students who no longer have multiple D's and F's on their in their grade books.
Now, Isabel and Jason give us an insight on girls volleyball.
We were off to a good start when we played Koryezu. We have rough patches, so that's just things we need to work on.
Being a manager has gone really well. It's always a lot of fun. I get to do it with my friends, and then the girls are always really good too. It's a lot of fun to see them improve throughout the season and see them win. I look forward most to just continuing to see the girls grow in their skills, because it's always cool to see how they come in, and then helping them throughout the season. You get to witness their growth and see them come into better volleyball players. So.
Going a little different than we were kind of hoping, just because we had a lot of changes from last year, but we're looking up a little bit, so we're hoping it'll keep moving forward.
I normally help them shag before games, and I will keep stats while they are playing. As they play more and they figure out how to work as a team, they have been getting better and better.
This is Isabel and Jason with Mehlville Media Today.
Majorettes are lighting things up this year. Lily and Amra take a look at the team.
So I started 5 years ago, first twirling, and I joined because I saw my sister doing it and immediately fell in love with the sport.
So fortunately, Miles has kind of grown up twirling with these girls, so we were excited about that new transition. Male twirlers in St. Louis aren't that popular, but nationally there's a ton of them. So, I think it's a very fun experience having Miles with us this year.
We also took a look at some things they have planned in the upcoming season.
I'm excited for twirling fire for homecoming football game.
I'm excited to twirl at pep rally.
We plan on twirling fire, and I'm really excited for that.
I think this year's going to be fun. We have about 5 new members. Some are freshmen, some are a little bit older. And I think seeing that bond between the upperclassmen and the new freshmen is something that's really cool for them. And then they will also compete in July at the national competition, which is what the Mehlville Majorettes won this past summer.
I'm probably going to miss all my friends. We've all been doing baton together since we were pretty little, probably in elementary school. And we spend a lot of time together because we practice so much. So it's a whole family.
For more stories, visit our website at mehlvillemedia.com.
Also, follow us on social media at Mehlville Media on Snapchat, Instagram, and Twitter. Thanks for watching.